freezing tonight, and it's a bit warmer outside, thank goodness. It's been freezing the last couple of days. But it looks like it's warming up. Start at 8:30. See if anybody comes on here. Start here. Yeah, at 8:30 we'll start. Let's see. So how's everyone doing tonight? Is there anyone that has their Christmas tree up yet for Thanksgiving? Put my Christmas tree up, I think, like right before Halloween. A little bit early. But right, one more minute, we'll get started. Alright, so it's 8:30 Eastern Time, and I am going to get started. So, I posted the other day that I wanted to make a series of posts and, live videos about the journey that my family and I have been on here the last 5 years. Now tonight I'm not going to go into complete detail, just getting everyone started and just, I want there to be full transparency with my story. And so basically I'm just going to give a little bit of a gist right now, but for the last 5 years, my family and I have been going through some things with DCS. And if you don't know what that is the Department of Child Services. That is the agency that you normally would deal with if there was a report made of neglect or abuse of any kind. But I and my family have been going through a lot of issues with DCS. I'm not going to get into all the nitty-gritty on that right now, but it's changed our family to where I have children that are suffering from PTSD. I myself am. My own husband, who is a U.S. Army veteran, he's going through more PTSD because of the experiences that we've had. And obviously not everybody has gone through what we've gone through. So I'm not saying that it's like that for everybody, but we want to tell our story. We want people to know what our family has endured and what we have done to ensure that our children are protected and to ensure that, this doesn't happen to us again. And I know that our family isn't just the only family out there that has had to go through this. And so I hope that other people that have gone through this know that they are not alone. There is hope. There is a positive outcome here. And that, you can speak about it. don't be scared just because, it is a government agency. Do not be nervous that they are going to, potentially retaliate against you and come after you, because that is why I haven't spoken on this in 5 years, because I have been scared myself, and I've been nervous that, they may come back because they were upset that I spoke up and told my side of the story. And that's really what this is. My husband, he's not here right now, but in the next video you'll get to hear his perspective, his point of view, because he is some of my children, he is their stepfather. So you're going to be able to hear his side from a step-parent's point of view in this entire, journey that we've been on. And I hope that everyone that's watching and people that watch later can understand the lengths that we've gone, and, just understanding, kind of where we're coming from, and maybe, finally somebody will take what we're saying seriously and really, really just key into the important points that we're trying to put across to not just our local community, but everyone all over the United States. We don't want this to happen to anybody else. So, but with that said, what we're going to be doing is every single week I am going to post a live video. People can comment. You guys can ask questions. You can, tell me your opinion. It doesn't have to be along the same with me. You don't have to agree with me, and that's fine. I want people to know what is going on, and that, that it's not just happening in Elwood, Madison County, Indiana. It's happening everywhere. It's happening in Nevada. It's happening in Pennsylvania. It's happening everywhere. And the more people that stand up against this agency, the more people that we are going to have to go up against them. And they're not going to have as much power as they do now, because that is the problem. They have too much power. People think that they can just talk to DCS, everything will be fine, they cooperate, and they'll just go away. And that's what I thought. Until 2020. And my son was illegally removed from my custody, and no one did anything about it. And I had the evidence. I had everything. And so, you really have to understand what your rights are as an individual. You need to understand that you do have the right to say no. Just because they're it's a government employee or a government agency, you have the right to say no. You have the right to obtain an attorney. Don't ever let them make you feel that you are a horrible person or you're guilty because you decide that you want to obtain an attorney to move forward. Because that's the one thing that they hate. Okay? Because in my experience with them, I did everything that they asked. And then when I realized that I was making the wrong moves, and my husband and I got an attorney, that is when things went south, because we got an attorney. And they do not like that. They do not like people that know what their rights are. But I'll be here all night talking about that. So just keep an eye out on my weekly videos, and I will be providing recordings, deposition transcripts, documentation, just showing everybody basically the evidence that we have and have had for the last 5 years against this agency. And together, maybe people can take something out of this in a positive way. But I really do want to say to other people that have gone through a situation with DCS and they think they're the only person that has gone through it, you're not. You're not alone. There are support groups, and I'm a part of so many support groups. So just put your name in the chat, or you can digital PM me, as they say. Private message me, and I can give you as much advice as possible and just let you know the legal links that I have gone through to protect my family. So, but keep an eye out on the next video. So, should be next weekend again, and I'll let you guys know kind of in specifics each week. Just let you know exactly all the stuff that we've been going through and what my husband and I have done to ensure that this doesn't happen again to us. So, all right. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.